Welcome back to Good Day Stateline. One of our favorite things to do as we roll into a new month is look back at the last one and see what was popping online. Google technology expert Justin Burr is here tonight to break it down. Hey, Justin.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so let's start with our favorite topic. What was trending in entertainment this September?
Well, we got the Emmys went down this past month, and people were searching for who won the most, which was White Lotus with 10 Emmys. There was also a lot of search interest around Stranger Things, Ted Lasso, Euphoria, Better Call Saul, and Succession were the top 5 trending shows. And then there was a lot of search interest around, there's some drama after Quinta Brunson won Best Writing in a Comedy. Jimmy Kimmel was up on stage. People were mad about that. It was distasteful. Didn't like that at all. But yeah, a lot of search interest around who won the Emmys and how to keep up to date with that.
It's so funny to see the trends change, right, from each month, but it makes complete sense. September is TV time. So what about in culture? What was going on there?
Yeah, unfortunately the Queen passed away. May she rest in peace. But a lot of search interest around where's she going to be buried, how to watch the funeral, how much was she worth, even how many corgis did she have, which at the time of her passing, she had 2, over 30 in her lifetime. Also interesting questions around like how everyone, whenever somebody dies, they always want to know how tall the person is.
Of course.
And the Queen was 5'3". So, tragedy out to our neighbors across the pond, but we wish them well in the morning.
Yeah, so what's going on in the sports world? What were we thinking about in September?
The NFL, it kicked off, and a lot of search interest around, earlier this month is when it started. So like, how can I watch the first game? Who's playing the first game? Things like that. But then if you look at the top trending players, no surprise here, we got Tom Brady coming in as number 1. Guy's the GOAT. He's going for, what number 8, 9 now championships? Who knows? He's just too good. But then also there's one of the interesting questions around the NFL was, how much do mascots make? Which I have no idea, but I'm intrigued because it could be a nice career change for me.
Yeah, right. Anyone can be a mascot on the side. You'd never know.
Yeah.
All right. What about science? People were doing a lot of science searching in September, right?
Big month for the dinosaurs. So if you look at, there's droughts across the country right now. And in Texas, there was some receding water in a riverbed, which then unveiled some 113 million year old dinosaur prints. So dinosaur print in Texas increased by over 5,000%, which makes sense. I don't think that a lot of people were searching for that prior to this discovery. But then also in Portugal, this guy was doing some yard work or doing some renovations to his house. And he discovered an 82-foot long dinosaur skeleton in his backyard, which is the largest ever dinosaur skeleton found in Europe. So big month for the dinosaurs. I'm sure it'd be pretty fun to just be digging in your backyard and then just find a giant dinosaur bone skeleton. Pretty awesome.
I think so. That kind of leads into odd news, huh?
Yeah, the odd news. Yeah, it does. That's also odd news. But the odd news here, Merriam-Webster, so the big dictionary brand, they add new words to their dictionary, and they add 370 words this month. Some of the notable ones were pumpkin spice. We're obsessed, which I found interesting because pumpkin and spice are obviously words already, but together they mean something differently. Other than that, shrinkflation, adorkable, subvariant. So all those words now in the dictionary for you to look up and memorize.
Wonderful. And finally, one of my favorite subjects, food. What was happening in September?
Yeah, so one of the most interesting ones I think is the butterboard trend.
Yes.
So this is kind of like the evolution of a charcuterie. And yeah, you like put butter on a cutting board and mix it all up, put some herbs and maybe some flowers, I don't know. And then you just dip your bread in it, which I think is really cool. And I'm surprised that we haven't done that. Maybe people have done that before. I think it's great. The thing that I found fairly offensive about what's trending this past month, people, and I'm looking at all you because you've made this trend, is the pumpkin spice margarita. You gotta be kidding me. I'm so obsessed with pumpkin spice everything, but I draw the line at margarita. That's where I'm offended. Ugh.
That sounds disgusting.
Can't be good.
I don't want that.
And everything else, pumpkin spice was also trending. We got bread, we got creamer, we got your lattes. What else is there?
Margaritas, that's too gross though. We want to leave that one behind, don't we?
Yeah.
All right, Justin, thanks so much for hanging tonight.
Hey, thanks so much.
Speaking of food, we have more food on the way. We'll be right back with a Chopped champion, Lauren Van Loo.